Welcome to a delightful presentation featuring dialogic prompts for the KlevaKids Dialogic Reading Series. The purpose of dialogic prompts is to have an interactive conversation with the students. It is not a test and should always result in a successful outcome for the student, even if the student is only repeating the correct response from the teacher. These picture books were designed specifically for academic use. Each story is organized around a central science concept. In this story, the science concept are carrots of various colors. The story pages are numbered from 1 to 15, while the prompting pages are numbered 1p to 15p. The story page will always be on the right, and the prompt page will always be on the left. The top of the prompt page has the same text as the text at the bottom of the story page. The story is read aloud once without prompting. Then, during a second reading in a different session, Phase 1 prompts are used to start discussions between the teacher and students. Finally, during a third reading in a different session, Phase 2 prompts are used to continue discussions between the teacher and students. The book is spiral bound so that the story page can face the students. The dialogic prompts are designed to foster interactions to help the students think differently, allow students the opportunity to ask questions from their perspective, guide student learning through the questions they are asked, provide positive feedback for encouragement, afford the opportunity to emphasize or expand a topic, and have meaningful exchanges that allow the students to relate science to the world around them. All of the books do not have the same prompts. Several different books will be used to walk through the various prompts. The color prompt is used to identify one or more colors in an illustration. The complete prompt asks the students to complete the phrase or sentence. It is always going to be rhyming words. The teacher can point to the words to be completed, which will be in colored text. The teacher can also point to the word and state the word for beginning readers to facilitate word recognition and pronunciation. The context prompt provides a situation or phrase context within the framework of the story. The prompt has both a question and potential responses. Additionally, there may be one or more additional questions to expand the conversation outside of the story context. The counting prompt asks to count items in an illustration or letters in a word. Prompting also may include the number before or after a numerical object. The explain prompt is a request for details. In addition to explaining what is in the immediate illustration, it engages the students to explore what led up to the situation and hypothesize about what they think will occur next. The letters prompt is for specific letter recognition in the context of a letter as a part of a word. Generally, the words are colored and the letters are underlined to provide clear visual indicators. Additionally, pointing can help to orient the students. This prompt will usually ask for the first and last letters and has the added benefit of allowing students to practice the sequences of first and last. The objective of the meaning prompt is to stimulate conversation around the meaning of a word or phrase. It is not designed to be a rigid definition as a presentation of fact, but a contextual discussion to confirm understanding. Opposites is a prompt identifying the opposite of the word. The target word will usually have colored text for visibility. The purpose of the recall prompt is for students to recall something that has happened previously in the story. Additional prompting can include connecting of a past event to a current situation. The objective of the relate prompt is to help the student connect a concept or situation to the story or themselves. The rhyme prompt is for the identification of the rhyming words on a page. Even though the prompt provided states one of the rhyming words specifically, the teacher may state the other rhyming word. A variation is pointing to one rhyming word with the students reading the word individually or as a group, and then having one or more students state the other rhyming word on the page. The spelling prompt involves multiple skills. First, there is the counting of the number of letters in a word. Second, there is the identifying of the sequences of each letter. Third, the word is spelled and then finally pronounced. Multiple children can participate in the spelling of a single word. Group approaches are appropriate, as well as students repeating the teacher's response to the prompts. For the vocabulary prompt, the teacher encourages the students to identify one or more rhyming words. The objective is to expand vocabulary acquisition and usage by matching the rhyming words prompted from the contextual framework of the story. Additional prompting may include elaborating on word meanings and/or using matching words in sentences. Remember that the purpose of dialogic prompts is to have an interactive conversation with the students. It is not a test. Quality science-rich dialogue with students builds a solid foundation for the future by lighting a pathway to learning.